Just you crack on, mate. Just you crack on. No music, and that's when you love life, when there's no music and Tyrone's down.
Music up here. I can't take the music away from up here.
Definitely. Well, let's do my intro then. Let's start from where I mean to go on. Andrew McCart, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with Tyrone McKenna.
You don't need to introduce yourself no more. Every fucking interview is Andy McCart, it seems.
Is that a compliment?
You're working hard.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Tyrone, I do appreciate that, brother. But you're about to work hard. Big fight just announced here against Turov. The fight was meant to happen in Dubai. There we go. See, you seem amped for it, man. Talk to me about this fight.
The man made me travel home 65 fucking hours it took me to get home. So he's getting a beating. As Tommy McCarthy said, I'm gonna beat your head in. But look, I'm pumped for it because I was excited the first time. I really think of the beating of Turov, and I was excited, and then to get let down like that, it was very frustrating, very deflating. So to get a chance to fight him again, and in my hometown, in front of all my fans and stuff like that, so I'm buzzing, and I can't wait. I missed the last fella, wasn't on it. I'm on this one, and the last one looked unbelievable. So hopefully this one is as well.
Well, I was there at the fella, the last one 2 years ago. Well, it will be 2 years ago in August. So man, what an atmosphere it's going to be. But the fact that you just said that Turov made you travel 65 hours, 4 days to get home, I mean, does that add more fuel to the fire to go in there and, as you said, beat his head in?
He's a little bitch. He fucking got me over in Dubai, where close to where he's from, and then he pulls out on the day of the weigh-in. He made the weight bad. I don't even believe his COVID test. Forged the COVID test to say he's positive because he made the weight so bad he couldn't lift his fucking legs. He couldn't walk down the stairs. So he knows he's getting the beating, and he's back in the corner. He has to fight me, and I'm just excited for it.
There's no way you're losing it, fella.
Not a chance. It's Falls Park for all my fans. I just think I'm all wrong for Turov, and he's all right for me, so I'm excited.
This is for a version of the WBO title. Now, we were joking off camera there, and we were talking about like this push in line for the world title, and we were joking about Josh Taylor, but it looks like by the time you get to that stage, Josh will probably vacate by then. Which I hope so.
Yeah.
I said, what's wrong with you facing Josh, man?
I love Josh, but I don't want to fight him.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, so by the time you get there, it could be a vacant title. Now, you said to me years ago that what's the point of you being in this game if you don't want to become a world champion? Now, we've seen fighters become world champions that a lot of fans believe that may not have got to that stage, but we've seen them get there. I mean, you're one step closer against Turov.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, all my career, all I've heard is Tyrone's domestic level fighter, and then past domestic, he won't get anywhere in his career. And you hear all this shit all the time, but I keep on climbing the rankings, and I'm top 20 in the world in box track, number 6 in Europe. I'm gonna keep on going up and up, and now finally getting a big chance for the WBO Intercontinental, and I definitely think it's a winnable fight. And then after, you say, Josh Taylor, hopefully, or he's fighting Jack Harrell, the winner of that. Surely he's going to vacate and move up, and there's a lot of belts for free. So why not me? The mighty Celt.
Listen, it's a dream of every fighter, man, but when does it stop becoming a dream when you're this close to it? Can you taste it?
I can taste it. It's happening. I envisioned this a few years ago. I was like, well, actually, I thought it was going to be me and Ritson fighting for it, but unfortunately, he got beat the last week. But yeah, I've envisioned this since the start of my career. I mean, a lot of people have laughed when I say I'm going to be world champion or I'm going to be fighting for a world title or anything like that. But as I said, I keep on climbing the rankings. I keep on getting good fights and hard fights, and working my way up, and I don't think that's going to stop anytime soon.
Belfast, I mean, what a fighting city that is, man. Every time I've been there, even if it's been at the Ulster Hall or the Fela or even the Odyssey back in the day, Windsor Park with Carl, I mean, the Belfast fans are unbelievable. Now, they've been starved of boxing for, best part of 2 years now? I mean, I think the last fight was on MTK show last year, meant to be in April, but that got cancelled, obviously. But how good it would be for the Belfast fans to get to experience the Fela again, get to see Mick, get to see you, get to see all the boys out again, and just talk to me about that.
Belfast, absolute boxing city. We love boxing. Very knowledgeable boxing crowd as well. Like, we're just not there to support. We actually know boxing inside out. We're brought up with boxing, and that's all people have been asking. When's the next show? When's the next show the fans can get on? Can we get tickets for the next show? All the shit. I mean, before the field was even announced, people were mailing me saying, "Can I get tickets?" Like, I'd sold about 1,000 tickets, and I wasn't even on the show or announced on the show. And I just shows you the demand that people want for boxing. And there's, as you say, star for the fights. And I think this show, the fights that are made on the main event, my fight, a few other fights I know of, they're all massive fights. They're all exciting fights, and I think the public are in for a treat for the first big show we can come back and watch. What a show to be on.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed I'll be there. It has to be me, surely, come on.
I've heard through the grapevine it's Cougs is coming over.
Hey, Big Cougs can have it if he wants to experience the field, but he can take me with him. You mentioned the main event's obviously going to be Mick. Man, how close is Mick to this world title?
He's just a waiting game for him, really. He's in line for the world title. I think he's waiting for, what do you call it, Philly fighter, staff?
Who?
What's it called, the Philly fighter? Philly?
I forgot.
I forget his name.
Stephen Fulton.
So he's just the dude's manager, I think, and then, I mean, it's Mick and Nick, so obviously a massive fight in this field for Mick, a very, very exciting fight, and a fight that I'm buzzing for, but it's one that I definitely think no other way Mick Connolly's winning that fight, so I think after that his next fight's a world title, and he deserves it. He's been in great fights and he's had a great career, so why not the world title to top it all off?
Well, and you went against Turov, you're there or thereabouts as well, so there you go.
Could be a double headliner.
You're going to take over, Mick? You're going to headline?
Don't know about that.
One final one then, Turov. Like I said to you, man, it was meant to happen in Dubai. You travelled all the way out there. You had to travel home. It took you 4 days to get home, which is mental. So one final word. What can the fans expect from Tyrone come Fela?
I've said it. Born in war. Raised in war. Ready for war. I'm all about war. War is happening in the Falls Park.
Perfect, mate. That's it. War's ready. Listen, as always, you know, as yourself, Ty, I always appreciate to speak to you, big man. You're a sound guy. You're fun to even off camera. I wish I could get the camera on when you don't know the camera's on, so I can see. People don't see the real Tyrone. There's a snippet of what the real Tyrone can do.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
How crazy are you?
Not that crazy. I'm fucking normal.
Nah, you're mental. Ty, thanks, brother.